a two-part piece. The first part is slow and meditative with long held notes, especially in the highest register of the cello, and that gives the performer a lot of time to shape the music individually, and I hope that's what performers will do. Wolfgang, from what I've heard, is a very lyrical player, so he should be able to really create a beautiful singing cantabile sound and shape the phrasing very expressively. This is followed by a very dramatic, fast-moving and extremely virtuosic, technically virtuosic section involving very fast changes of articulation, bowing, pizzicato, and multiple stopping. So there's a period of respite or meditation followed by dramatic movement, and finally the sounds disappear into the ether and the energy is released. I think for listeners, the best way to listen is simply to follow the rhythms and the energy of the piece and not try and worry about form and not try and worry about how things relate, because the energy of the piece should carry the listener forward. And I think just listen with an open mind and allow yourself to be transported is what I would say to a listener. I don't think this piece is specific to New Zealand. It has a Maori name or a place name, and it has its roots in my experience of that place, but I hope it will go into the world and find a more widespread or even universal acceptance purely as music. What I'm really looking forward to in the premiere is hearing what a terrifically good cellist, Wolfgang Schmidt, will make of the piece, because I haven't heard it. I've written it, but I haven't heard it. I'm not a cellist, and while I've written quite a lot of cello music, I haven't heard this piece except in my imagination. But what I like about working with performers is the fact that a good performer will bring a lot of themselves to the piece, and a considerable part of the creativity of composition is actually allowing space for the performer to bring an individuality and sense of understanding to the piece. So it's not that I expect some kind of robot-like accuracy. I would really rather have freedom and understanding and have the player find his way through the piece from the inside and then allow that to stream out to the audience.